Hello there, welcome to Student of Life podcast with your host Akosafra. Thank you very much for being here wherever you are, wherever you're listening to me from, or if you're watching right now on YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in. Today's episode, guys, is a solo episode, and I want to talk about the non-moving stage, the non-moving season, that's how I'll call it. The season where you feel like nothing is picking up. The season where you feel like there's this gravity, this big hole is dragging you deep down, and you're trying to pull yourself up. The season where no matter how much you fight, no matter how much positivity you want to be in, no matter how enthusiastic you want to kind of just be in, nothing seems to be sticking. It's like you put it on the wall, it just falls apart. You stick it with some glue, it doesn't stick. You put some sellotape on it, it doesn't work. Nothing seems to be moving. Nothing seems to be moving forward, backwards. It's just stagnant. This is the season I want to talk about today. And most of the time, prior to that season, you have most likely planned a lot of things. You've said, oh my God, yeah, this month I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. This year, this first 3 months, this, that. You've planned things out. You know what you want to do. It's not like, you're just saying that like kind of not just kind of like laying life, just winging in life. You've thought your way through, you've been very thorough, you've tried to put actions in place on things to do. You've, kind of put your faith into something. You're like, okay, I'm accepting all this is coming to me. Then you get into that season where you've had, this is going to be my season, this is going to be my year, this is going to be my month. And everything just seems to go the opposite direction. This is a season that we can all find ourselves in. This is a season that it doesn't choose and pick who to go to. At any moment it can come. And you have probably been through it, or you're going through it now, or even you go through it in the future. I've been through it. And it's not the nicest. And if you don't have the right guidance, as in spiritually, and even like physically as well, it can really get you down to the point you start questioning everything. You start throwing fits. You start thinking that everything's against you. You start feeling like, why should I even bother? Why should I even try? When I really wanted to do this, or when I really was putting all, nothing ever worked out, so why should I even try? And what I want to tell you today, and the word that I have inside of me today to give to you, is that this is the moment that you don't do anything. You see, in this moment is where it all happens. In this moment, you don't do anything. Nothing. You're really thinking like, what do you mean? Like, there should be an action point, something I should do. No. And that's the mistake we all make, or we've all made before. Is that when we get into that stage where nothing is sticking, we start throwing fits. It's not about to stop. Just stop. Stop moving. Stop running. Just stop. Be silent. We just start throwing things. We just start running. Panic attack. We start going through this like emotions and all of this, and where we're trying to really fight. And you forget that you're actually in a welfare. That moment you're in a welfare, you are not. It's just you and yourself. In that moment, it's not just you and just your mind and just all your plans. No, it's a moment of wealth, and it's a moment of faith. It's a moment of test. That's the moment you're tested the most. And most of the time, because people think it's a test. Some people are like, oh, if I need to just keep going like this, or a test like I need to just like keep strong. Like, no, this is a test for you to be silent. This is a test to see how obedient can you be. And this in that moment, that's when you need to be obedient. And when I said be obedient, being obedient to yourself and being obedient to your faith. And let me just, break that down a little bit more for you. These are the non-moving valley, the non-moving season stage, when nothing is moving for you, is a moment to just like be, it's the moment to be silent and listen. These are the times where you need to just like divert all your attention from trying and throwing fits and trying to push and push and push, and just stop everything and be obedient. Because in that moment, something is trying to tell you something. It's trying to tell you that it's not by your might, it's not by you, it's not you. You can't do anything. You can have all the plans, you can have all the, you can put the actions in place, you can do this, you can do that, you can go out here, the hustle, you can do everything. Right there, it's trying to teach you something, like be obedient to yourself and to your faith in that moment. Because it's not by you, you're not doing anything. And if the higher powers tell you, or in that moment they say that this moment is where everything stops for you, is this moment is where like you need to be more obedient, it's a moment that we're not doing anything. It's a test to see how strong your faith is and how obedient can you be. Because you see, the next level that you're trying to get to, the next place you're trying to get to, it's not just about how hard you can work, or when you get there and being able to stand strong and stand firm and in that moment, the moment you're trying to get to is the moment that you need to be the most obedient. So it's like, if you can't be obedient now when nothing is moving, if you can't stop and listen to what the powers are trying to tell you, what God is trying to tell you, then you can't get to the next level. And that's why a lot of people throw fits and like just trying to do the most, and they go through depression and they're so depressed and they're so sad and they're angry now, so why, and they just feel like I should just give up on everything, and then they just crash and burn. And that means you failed the test. This test it's not for you. Stop moving. I don't want to tell you, it's like, stop moving, and just stay still. Stay still, be silent, and just listen. Listen to what your spirit is trying to direct you to do in that moment. Listen to what your soul is telling you to go. What the next step he wants you to take, what he wants you to get into more, what is directing you to do next, the next path, like everything. Just listen to whatever's coming. It doesn't matter if you don't agree with it in that moment, but just listen to it and be obedient to it. And one of the best thing you can do within this moment is for you to live slow. These are the moments you live slow. Yeah, these are the moments when you live slow. These are the moments where you let all of your expectations of yourself, all the expectations of like the world, all the expectations of everything, just let go. And that's what I'm here to tell you today. That's the word I have for you today. If you are in your non-moving stage right now, and you're throwing fits, you're going crazy, you're having depression, you're going through so much, you're sad, you're angry, leave that stage. Shake it all off. Cry it out, because I know that it doesn't feel good. It's a very confusing stage. Cry it out. And let today be the last day that you cry out. And then get up and just leave all the things you're trying to do. You default this and this and this and this is the plan, leave that plan, leave that action, leave it, and just throw it up to God. Like, just give it to him, like, I've left it. And focus on other areas of your life. Focus on living. So focus on every single day you wake up. The only thing you care about is making it through the day. If you got school that you have to go to, you go to your classes. If you got some coursework, you do your coursework. If you're doing a business, you focus on the business, you just try your best, do your thing. If you've got orders, you put your orders through. If you haven't, you enjoy your day, do other things. The weather's nice, go out, have some sun. Go out for a run. Talk to your friends on the phone. Watch some Netflix. Live slow. read a book, like do the thing that you like, cook some food, like draw, whatever it is that you know you're into, do that. And as you're doing that, be attentive, stay self-aware, be in the present, be in the now, so that you can listen and keep being obedient to whatever that, you know, whatever's coming. The non-moving stage is not for you to go crazy. It's for you to just be still. And that is all that I'm here to tell you today. And I hope that you really enjoyed this episode. I know there's for somebody out there today. Wherever you listen to me from, I hope that this really helped you. And if you're listening to me on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen to me from, don't forget to rate the show, leave reviews. And if you're watching right now on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share with your people. Thank you very much for staying all the way to the end with me. And I'll see you guys very soon.